Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome to my space. Thank you so much for being here. This is going to be general messages for the sign of Cancer. Cancer, sun, moon, well actually no, sorry, not moon. Sun and rising signs. We're going to stick with the sun and rising signs. However, Cancer, if you watch this video and you feel compelled, your spirit is pushing you to still watch this even though you may not have Cancer necessarily in your sun or rising sign. It could be in your moon sign, it could be in your Venus, it could be in your north or south node, where most, your one of your houses, whichever one. If your spirit resonates with my channel and you still want to watch my reading for any other placement of Cancer in your chart, you have every right to do so, okay? Even though I do intend for this to resonate more with those zodiac signs in the sun and rising placements, I'm not here to dictate and to tell you that you can't watch this video or that it's not good for you if you are watching it for another placement, okay? So I'm just throwing that out there because I feel the need to do that. Sorry guys, it's been a little bit, the weather out here has been strange, so my lips are a little bit chapped. So personal. Anyway, so let's go ahead and jump into your reading. Cancer, sun and rising signs for the month of June 2023. I've also been putting this out there that if you are watching this video expecting a certain message to come out, or you're looking for a specific message about a certain topic, that may or may not come out of this reading for you. I'm giving you messages, Cancer, sun and rising signs, regarding what you need to know right now for the month of June 2023. And this may actually help you along the journey that you are so more focused on right now, whether it's love, platonic relationships, family, money, what have you. But just understand this is very general, so it will not resonate with all of you. However, this message still could help you unblock some things that you are more focused on, that you want to accomplish. So if there's a relationship and you want more answers about a romantic relationship, the messages that come out may not be about a particular relationship that you're looking for answers to, because again, this is general and there's a lot of you out there. But whatever comes out, if it does resonate with you and if it does help you navigate whatever situation you find yourself in the month of June, that's my intention, is to help you along any journey that you may be on right now. But if it doesn't resonate, toss it out, right? For those of you who are interested in the cards that I am using in this reading, Cancer, sun and rising signs, they will be listed in the description box below. All right, so let's jump in, you guys. Let's see what the universe has in store for you for the month of June 2023. Happy birthday, Cancer, to all of you whose birthdays land in the month of June. If you're a June baby, I hope that you guys enjoy this month. This is your season, or it will be your season in the month of June after Gemini has had their fun. Make it count, as I always say. When it's your season, make it count. Look back on the last time your season rolled around. What have you learned leading up until this time? Universe, source, angels, ancestors, gods, goddesses, guardians and protectors, earth spirits and earth guides, please come before us. Speak through me clearly to the sign of Cancer, sun and rising signs, for their messages of insight, advice, and guidance and encouragement for the month of June 2023. For my beautiful Cancers, sun and rising signs, what messages of insight, advice, guidance, and encouragement do you have for them for the month of June 2023? Let's see, Cancer, sun and rising signs. Oh, this is nice. You received the dragonfly magic. It says, I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Very positive times ahead for you, Cancer, in the month of June, especially if your birthday lands in this month. There is a natural instinct that we all have, Cancer, but for you in the month of June, tap into that natural instinct. Tap into the energy of nature. Because as you go out, if you find yourself going out more, or hiking, going on a bike ride, going to your favorite park, going to a national park, sitting under a tree, gardening, what have you, going to the beach, there's many, many different forms of nature. Desert, beach, mountains, lakes, hills, valleys, right? Wherever it is that you live, or even if you live near a certain nature environment, a natural environment, right? No matter how lazy you feel, even if you're like, I'm not feeling it, I just want to sit at home, I just want to be comfortable, I just want to, go here, go there. Going out into nature, there is this natural conversation that you end up having. It's like how they say nature calls, but this is in a different way, right? Nature is calling on you to connect with your inner wisdom in the month of June. So there are those of you, you are going through a transformative time in your life. The thoughts that you may have had about a certain portion of your life, or just about life in general, religion, spiritual walk, about your family, your romantic partnerships, money, love, politics, culture, what have you. There's a part of you that's like, okay, I need more than this. I can't continue to function on this pattern here. And there may be a part of you, maybe there's some friends that you realize, I don't really fit in with them anymore. I don't really click with them anymore. I don't vibe with them anymore. And you may not say this out loud, and they may not say this out loud. They may not even know that that's how you're feeling. But you are feeling this, some of you all could be feeling this uneasiness, right? And magic can feel uncomfortable because it's so foreign to us, right? It's so different, it's so otherworldly that we want to embrace it, we want to take it, we're curious. However, there's a point in time in that moment where we see the magic, where we're like, is this even good? Is this for me? Is this real? Is this stupid? What are other people going to think about this? What is so-and-so going to think? How is this going to pan out? What is this going to look like if I make this decision, right? And it's within that realm, that point in time when you need to just be like, okay, I feel uncomfortable, I don't know what's going on, but let me just embrace this really quickly. Real quick. Let me go ahead and just step past this threshold, this comfort that I've had for so long. You may have a change of mind about someone or something, and you realize I was wrong the whole time, or maybe you realize you were right the whole time and the entire time, and now it's time to take action. Whatever that action is, I'm not really sure. Cancer, we'll dig a little bit deeper to see what this is, but you are just fine as your natural self. You don't need to be more than that, because when we try to be more than what we are at every level, in every chapter of our lives, we start to swim upstream, right? We start to beat against the current. We start to swim against the current. We start to get in the way of the universe's ebb and flow. But when you just sit with yourself, because guess what? There's no need to be more than who you are. Why? Because you're going to level up anyway, naturally, if you allow it. There is no need to be more whatever, right? Whatever someone is saying, well, you need to be more like this. You need, maybe you've had those voices in your head, or people telling you, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? How come you don't do this? How come you don't do that? Maybe you should be more like this. Or, maybe society has in some ways caused you to think that you're not enough. You're not moving fast enough, right? But as long as you embrace who you are, you're willing to improve in every chapter of your life, you're going to level up anyway. The universe is not going to allow you to stay in this state that you're, even in the state that you're in now, even though, you know, you're going to transform, right? This is what the card is saying. Embrace your transformation. Go ahead and change. Go ahead and, you know, it's going to make people uncomfortable, but who cares? You're going to go through a time where you're just content, you're chilling, you're good, but then there's going to come another time of transformation and leveling up and ascension, right? And then you have to embrace that too. It's never easy. Some transformative chapters are easier than others, I will say, but you know, am I making sense? I really hope that I'm making sense everything that I just said. Yes, and then we have the Heron of Patience at the bottom of the deck. Gorgeous. So, create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. What did I say earlier before I even looked at the bottom of the deck? What did I say? Go out into nature. Go into a natural environment. Doesn't matter if you don't feel like it. Maybe you're playing a video game. Maybe you're at work a lot, and you know, maybe you can take some time off, take some time after work, go ride your bike, go sit at a park, go do something in nature, right? Go hiking, go on a nature walk with a group or by yourself. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently toward your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. So like I said, why rush to be something that you're not ready to be yet? Because where you want to be, you can't necessarily be that right now. So June is letting you know you're already good enough, Cancer, Sun and Rising signs. The universe embraces you as you are, but at the same time it still says, okay, well, here's some things that you need to improve, some relationships, some things you need to get rid of. Yeah, that's a part of the transformative process. That's the uncomfortable part. That's a given. And you have to understand, Cancer, there is no need to push and push to be more when you're going to be more anyway, naturally, because the universe is going to swoop in and say, all right, it's time. It's time to change now. It's been a few years. It's been whatever, right? However much time. You've been doing great. Now it's time to level up some more. I mean, I really hope I'm making sense. So let's go ahead and see. I'm going to pull a couple more oracle messages, you guys. We have 2 more oracle messages that we're going to pull. And then we're going to jump into the tarot towards the end of your reading, okay? So Cancer, Sun and Rising signs. Let's see. Let's pull a couple more oracle messages to see a little bit more into this stillness, this patience. And I also see this grace, you know, this graceful existence. If there's a sense of desperation in you, Cancer, you might want to watch out for that, okay? Because for me, the word desperate, I personally do not like using the word desperate unless it is a dire situation. Like being desperate for water. If you haven't had water in a few days, that's understandable. You know what I mean? Like so things like that where, you know, desperation is, you know, you kind of have to be in order to get what you need. But other than that, for me personally, I don't like using the word desperate. It just doesn't sit well with my spirit, but that's just me. I'm not saying that the word desperate is a bad word. I'm just saying for me personally. So, you know, as you're watching this, I'm just going to say, if you are desperate, if you find that you have a sense of desperation to be someone or to be a certain someone or to be like someone or to get something that you desire, just let it come to you. Just exist, right? Just be who you are, as long as you're improving and loving yourself and growing, cultivating yourself and your mind for success and abundance. Always practicing awareness and critical thinking. Then there really is no need for desperation. But once again, desperation can be used in other scenarios as well, where it's not. You know, I'm just saying that this type, when it comes to manifestation and generating abundance in whatever abundance looks like for you, I guess, as long as it's along that definition of abundance. I just feel that desperation can make things a little bit mucky. Okay, so don't take this as me saying don't be desperate, and don't use that word, and if you're desperate you're messy. That's not what I'm saying. I don't want you guys to feel that way. I'm just saying be careful. Be very careful with that, because it may be blinding you or guiding you down a path that is less abundant, maybe blocking you. Okay, for Cancer, Sun and Rising signs for June 2023. Let's see. Okay, you have the Healer, Nourishment, and Nurture, 𝑍odiac. I think that's how I'm saying it, 𝑍odiac. Card number 2. It's very earthy once again. Healer, Nourishment, and Nurture. So yes, when you're being nourished, or you have to allow yourself to be nurtured and nourished, right? When you heal, because this is a time of healing, transformation is healing, Cancer, Sun and Rising signs. So allow the healing to happen. Healing is never forced. It's something that you have to invite. Transformation is always going to meet you at your door. Change is always going to meet you along the way of your journey in life. How you accept it or embrace it, or if you're not embracing it at all, will determine certain outcomes in your life. And there will be nobody else to blame but you if you were blocking your blessings. So Cancer, Sun and Rising signs, you need to realize that this is something that I'm getting the sense that this energy of transformation and nurturing, especially the healing part, you kind of have to invite it. Transformation is one of those things where the word transformation, I don't see that as, that's Scorpio energy. I see that Scorpio doesn't need an invitation. Scorpio just bursts your door down and it's just like, okay, it's time. You decide if you're going to fight with Scorpio or Pluto with that, right? You're going to have to decide that. You decide what you're going to do with that. But when it comes to healing, okay, because I see that as Taurus energy, also Cancer energy as well. That is your energy. You're very a healer. It's very important that if you are a healer yourself, Cancer, in any sense of that word, understand that superpower is not only meant to spread to other people, okay? It was also given to you to heal yourself, to improve yourself, to nurture yourself. Some of you may need to actually change your diet or add something to your diet. You may need to, because it's funny as I say this, I have like a green juice drink right here for stomach inflammation, which I don't really suffer from, but I love the drink. It just tastes good and it's very earthy, it's very fruity. Maybe there's something that you need to do with that, getting more into the earth and herbal based products, I guess. I'm not saying that that's for all of you. If some people may have some conditions where they need a little bit more, than just a plant-based product. But I'm just saying for those of you who do resonate with that, maybe that's your spirit calling to the earth calling to your soul in some way, shape, or form, right? I know that you're a water sign, but you guys do represent the home and love and healing. So definitely connect with the earth. Some of you guys may need to actually connect with a Taurus, okay? A Taurus may actually be of assistance to you. It doesn't have to be a Taurus sun or rising. They could have moon in their Taurus. They can have Taurus in one of their houses. That's really significant, in how they help you. So I do see Taurus energy for you. And I also see Libra energy too. So just bear that in mind. Bottom of the deck, we have the Sigil Keeper, symbols, signs, and messages. So the universe is not letting you off the hook, Cancer, with this. So if you if there's a situation where it just does not go as according to what you had planned, just understand you can't say, well, I didn't know that, or I didn't see that coming, or that just hit me out of, out of nowhere, that came out of left field. And the universe is like, no, it didn't. We actually held up signs, really big, bright, vibrant signs with big letters on it that said, don't do it, or this way, right? So you can't say, well, you can't say I didn't know, okay? What you could say is like, I wasn't paying attention, so I didn't really see the signs. I wasn't, you know what I mean? Be honest with yourself. It's okay to admit that you weren't paying attention, but that's why the universe is saying, ground yourself, Cancer, in the month of June. Cancer, sun and rising signs. Go out into nature, sit down for a while, stop being this, if you're a busybody and you're doing a bunch of shit all day, every day, all week, all month, you kind of miss, and maybe those of you may have ADHD, just saying, so do I, but it's, sometimes you have to just stop for a while, like a whole month, and realize that you've been missing some things in your relationships, with your job, your career, your spiritual walk, your family, your friendship circle, your health, whatever, right? So this is a situation where the universe is like, we've been telling you through dreams, synchronicities, through numbers. You may have a certain person in your life, whether they're random or people who keep telling you a certain thing, and you're just kind of like, no. The signs are there. Pay attention to them and embrace those, embrace the messages that those signs are bringing to you, because they're protecting you, they're guiding you down the right path. But if you're just stuck in your head and you're just like, no, like that's not for me, that's all well and good, but I know what's best for me. Yeah, I get that, Cancer, but in this particular situation of transformation and healing, the universe is like, just follow us. If you're paying attention and you're looking closely, you won't miss a beat. You won't miss it, right? So whenever this transformative energy happens, when this deconstruction and reconstruction happens for you, whatever this is in your life or in this situation, it's not going to catch you off guard, or it's not going to cause you to feel like, oh man, like how did this happen? Why did this happen? Why is, this is not what I was expecting, or that it didn't pan out the way I thought. The universe is going to be like, well, we told you. If it's a job that the universe is like, hey, take this job for now, this is going to be good for you. If you're not paying attention, Cancer, you may just reject that job and be like, that's not what I want. And the universe is like, come on, Cancer, this is good for you. If it's something about forgiveness, maybe you need to have a conversation with someone, Cancer, and maybe you're not seeing something about somebody, good or bad, okay? You may, the universe may be pointing you in a certain direction towards somebody, family, friend, or romantic partner, future or present, or past, I don't know. But this does represent something or someone you are healing with, or something you're healing from. Okay, so let's go ahead and see Cancer, sun and rising signs. We're going to pull one more oracle message, and then we're going to jump into the tarot. So let's see for Cancer, sun and rising signs for June 2023, spirit guides. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, wishes come true. Why can't I speak? Wishes come true. Rapid achievement of your dreams and wishes. Like I said, you guys. Okay, these are sigils on these cards if you're ever interested in using this sigil in your life for June. So Cancer, sun and rising signs. Remember how I was saying earlier, be patient. There's no need for you to rush things or to swim against the current, or for you to be more than what you can be right now, okay? Embrace who you are now and look forward to the improvements and the transformative energies that come to you and grace you in your life with their presence. Just kind of go with the flow with that. That's how you're going to receive a yes for the prayers and the wishes that you have sent to the universe, that you've cast into the stars, right? So the answer to your wishes being granted, the answer to your prayer, to how your prayers will be answered, is to realize that you are a part of the process of your prayers being answered. It's not just the universe. Like, yes, we have gods and goddesses, we have spirit guides, ancestors, whatever. They're there to answer our prayers, but you're a part of that too. You're a part of how that prayer is answered. We, in a way, answer our own prayers, you know, whether it's a yes or a no, usually. And sometimes it's a no because we're just stubborn and we're not seeing things clearly, right? That's just how human beings, we can be kind of stupid sometimes, but you know, it's okay. But that's why the universe is there to say, hey, you know, give us time and time again to level up, to see things for what they are, to, you know, see things clearly, to gain clarity, right? And then we have card number 27, Festival. It says, creates an energetic blueprint for a fantastic event. I don't know exactly what that means, but there is a waxing and a waning crescent. There's a crescent moon here, specifically in the month of June, I believe. Pay attention to that, okay? Cancer. That was very specific. Pay attention to that. You may be actually having a festival. I don't know what kind of festival. Some of you guys actually have, there's a certain festival that you want to go. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. There is a festival that you want to attend. I don't know what kind of festival that is, but that sounds amazing. I love festivals. If you've been putting it off, Cancer, for whatever reason, just go. Okay? Now, if there is a festival or an event that you're really trying to push to happen, you're just like, I want to go, you know, but A, B, C, and D, E, F, G is blocking me and it won't let me, and you're just going to try to, you know, beat the odds. You're going to push against the odds. Don't do that. Okay? If you're planning an event of some kind, go with the flow. It'll happen when it happens. Will it happen in June? I don't know. It may not. It may happen after June. So if there's a festival or some type of a gathering or an event, a special event of some kind, maybe some of you guys, you want to go, there's some type of an event that you really want to go to. It could be a concert too, and you're just like, oh, this is like a chance in a lifetime. Like, it's, you know, it's something that I really want to do, but for some reason, the universe is not letting me do it. Well, there's a reason for that. Just go with the flow of that. Okay. But if you do have like a clear shot and the universe is not blocking you at all, is creating all these opportunities for you to go to this event, you have the money, you have the means to go, or someone's paying for you to go and they want you to go with, go. Don't fight that. Don't, you know, don't feel like, oh, I'm busy, you know, I don't think this is for me, or, you know, I want to pay for my own ticket. Like, I don't, you know, some of you guys may be like, I don't want you paying for my ticket or whatever this is for this festival. This is very specific. Okay. So I'm not saying that all of you guys are going to a festival. Others of you, this can just be a wedding, your own wedding. This can be a birthday bash or birthday party. It can be an anniversary party. It could be a baby shower. It can be anything, really. A reunion of some kind. It's the same message. Don't push too hard. If it's meant to happen, it will happen. If it is not, you will be blocked. Just let the universe guide you with that. But there is a festival here for some of you. And it's... Some of you guys, this festival falls on the... Some of you guys, this is on the 1st. This could be coming up on the 1st of June. Which is pretty much tomorrow. Today, whenever you guys watch this. Or you've already went to the festival, depending on when you guys are watching this. But others of you, it might be on the 27th. It'll probably be between the 1st and the 27th of June that you are actually able to go to this festival. Okay, or you may be blocked between the 1st and the 27th. And then maybe the festival might even be canceled, or this event might be canceled for those of you, if this is resonating as an event. But others of you, you may end up needing to reschedule for the next event. So if you're being blocked between the 1st and the 27th, it's not happening. It's not happening in June. It'll happen after. But it will be beautiful. It's going to be fun. It's going to be successful. You're going to enjoy yourself. So don't be in a slump or down in the dumps because, you know, you're not able to make it to this occasion or be able to manifest this. This is a time of celebration, or this is just a time to just go and have fun, where there's a bunch of people selling things, trying things, you know, maybe there's some fun rides there. I don't know. There's a bunch of food, you know. So let's pull some tarot. We're going to pull 4 tarot cards and then we're going to clarify them. Cancer, Sun and Rising signs for your June 2023 messages. Okay, you have the World card. That is Capricorn. That is your opposing, or I call it your sister sign. I don't like calling it your opposing sign, but it can feel like it's opposing you. But that is your sister sign, Capricorn. So maybe Capricorn has something to teach you. Some of you guys may have Capricorn in your chart. Okay. Time can't be stopped here. When I see the World card, time doesn't stop for anybody. You just have to be willing to let time take control. It's going to do what it does. It's never going to stop. It's not going to fast forward. It's not going to rewind. It's not going to slow down for you. You just have to be, because there's Taurus here too. You just have to be in alignment, okay, with your path. Yeah, don't try to control time. Let time take effect, right? Queen of Swords, there's Gemini. So this is Gemini season as I'm giving you guys this reading. Queen of Swords. There may be an air sign or a Gemini who is of assistance here for you. Somebody needs to speak the truth about something. Someone may have a very sharp tongue who you're dealing with, but there is someone here, Cancer, where you need to speak the truth to them. That's when this transformative energy is going to step in. Others of you, there is someone who really needs to speak the truth to you to kind of wake you up a little bit. It could be regarding to this World card, right? Clearing out some karmic cycles, and it's going to feel like someone or something is coming for your head. You may feel like offended by something someone says, but it's going to be very truthful though. Okay? You, on the other hand, may need to come after someone else's head in the month. I don't think so, no, because again, this patience energy here, this going with the flow. I get the sense that someone is going to say something to you, or this is the universe coming to you and is making you feel like you're offended, like, oh, I was wrong the whole time, or this is my fault. No. It's just the truth, and it's going to the truth makes us, sometimes when it's really hard truth, it does make us feel like our head is coming for our heads here, right? It kind of makes us feel detached from our brains for a while, because we're just like, well, I thought that was logical. I thought I was doing the right thing. And now you kind of have to resort your thoughts here. You have to resort your perspective. Readjust that. Then we have the 10 of Cups. So yes, the truth will set you free, as I see that. Some of you guys, this is family, or these are people in your life who are like family to you. This can be your own family, your children, your significant other. This is wish fulfillment. This is your wish being granted. However, you need to sit with this hard truth here, whatever this hard truth is. You need to sit with yourself and challenge your perspective, Cancer. So this is not about how you feel. If you want to feel good, you want to feel amazing, you want to feel like you've accomplished, everything that you've worked for and that you've prayed for is being answered. Well, you kind of have to sit with this logic here. You have to sit with this logic. You have to, the sensitive part, like there's a part of you that is maybe a little bit overly sensitive. Maybe you're very sensitive in your emotions or how you deal with life. But there's another part of you that's just like, no, Cancer, wake up. Like, this is not about how you feel. This is about what we need to do, right? This is about how you think. This is about your mentality. This is about your intellect. Stay focused. What is true and what is not? What are you holding on to that is not true about yourself, or holding on to someone else or something else? And then we have the Nine of Wands, that's action. And when I see swords, that is thought, that is words, that is communication. When I see cups, that's feeling, right? That's also the soul. When I see wands, I see that as action, that is Leo, okay? So we have Pisces, we have Gemini, and we have Capricorn, Taurus, we also have Leo, and Sagittarius. So you have to stick this through, Cancer. There is no giving up, because there may be those of you watching this, you may be dealing with something, or maybe you're not dealing with it yet. This probably hasn't happened yet. But there are those of you where you may give up on something, or it just kind of fizzles out. If you don't like something, or you don't feel like doing something, you're just like, I don't want to do it anymore. But that's when the Queen of Swords comes in, or this person, they're just like, it doesn't matter how you feel. You have work to do. You have a dream to catch, right? The Hermit, yes, Virgo. So this is definitely about sitting in quiet in your own space and really sorting some things out inside of yourself, Cancer, Sun, and Rising signs. This is not sitting in self-pity and looking for a way out, or a sense of escape. This is not the time to look for people to just validate you because you want to feel validated. No, you want people to validate the truth in you, not lies. Not tell you what you want to hear. Am I making sense? King of Cups, yeah. Yeah. That's you. Clarify these cards, Spirit Guides, for Cancer, Sun, and Rising signs. Here we have the King of Cups here. Emotional transformation. So your feelings, how you feel about things is changing. Your emotions are healing. You're grounding yourself. No matter how you feel, you're not allowing your emotions to dictate what you do next. You're like, this is how I feel. I have every right to feel the way I do about something, but I don't necessarily have to allow my emotions to cause me to become stagnant. You don't want to become stagnant water, Cancer. Am I making sense? You want that water to flow. You are a water sign. Let that water flow, right? Eight of Cups. So yes, this is about walking away. Pisces energy. There's more Pisces. Two of Wands. Yeah. The Emperor. So yeah, when you're disappointed, Cancer, you may just give up and just be like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm disappointed. I'm done with this. You know, I'm not motivated. You know, some of you guys may pick up something and then you're just like, I don't feel like doing it anymore. You know, you may have done this since you were a child for some of you, but you know, with the Emperor here, this is about taking charge. This is fire again. Aries. That's the father. That's the masculine. That is divine father, the divine masculine. Whether you're male or female, you need to get. The Emperor is here to tell you, or there's a spirit guide here, or a god, or someone, your creator. Someone is, or a person. Maybe this is your father or your grandfather, whether they're alive or not. This is someone who is saying, get busy, Cancer, on getting this work done. Spiritually, okay, financially, in the process, like when you're at home and you're alone, sit in that. Sit in your thoughts and sort things out. Don't just sit there and wallow in self-pity or anger or sadness or resentment or disappointment. Sort some things out, Cancer. More Aries, more fire, more, if you take action towards what you want. This can be regarding your home and your family, creating a family, you know, having children, right? But you got to walk away from the bullshit first, Cancer. You have to. It's time. The universe is not waiting on you. If you don't want to take charge in this, if you don't want to take responsibility for this, whatever this is that you've created here in your life, or really, you know, owning your life, the universe is not going to wait for you. It's going to come knocking on your door and say, hey, we brought some tools, we brought some, you know, some messages, this, and that, and it's up to you to decide, okay, what do I need to do? What's my homework, right? The universe always gives us homework. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So when it comes to that money, when it comes to that house, when it comes to the marriage, the children, the physical, tangible things in your life, that is in the books for you, Cancer. It is in the books for you. Don't even question it. It's in the books for you, starting in June. However, your patience is what's going to pay off. Your patience is going to make this a whole lot smoother. It's going to be very smooth for you if you just remain patient and ground yourself. Don't let your emotions get you into trouble, Cancer. Don't allow disappointment, and you acting on that disappointment to get you into trouble. If you're working out or something like that and you get pissed off by someone, or you're so disappointed about something and you decide, what, I'm just going to go eat whatever I want, and you stop working out because you're so disappointed. It's like, it's not working out for me. You're not going to get the results that you want by giving up. Whatever this is, I don't care what it is, whatever it is, your job, your family, your friends, marriage, dating, your career, what have you, don't give up on it just because there's disappointment involved. It's going to be there. Discomfort is going to be there. Okay. So much love and light to all of you, Cancer. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, Cancer.